from Clarkston, Michigan, the greatest city in the world. It's the Jose Aliaga Show. Jose Aliaga knows everyone. Get to know him as he interviews some of the most fascinating people from the greater Independence Township area. And now, broadcasting from the studios at Clarkston High School, the home of the state champion Wolves, here's Jose Aliaga.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Jose Aliaga Show. Today I have a special guest, Monica Drake. She worked for Oakland Press and she was part of the Dancing with the Stars from Fan Action in Oakland County, and she helped to raise a lot of money for the seniors in Oakland County. And today I have the honor and privilege to have Monica here, and she's gonna tell us more about her. So, how are you doing, Monica?
Great, it's great to be here, Jose, and it's weird to be on the other side of the interview. Usually I'm used to interviewing people, so it's kind of weird to be on the other side of it. But thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, probably people want to know more about you and more about what happened in Dancing with the Stars. Mm-hmm. You know, I saw your page on Facebook and Twitter that a lot of people were spending to see what happened in Dancing with the Stars. So I have a few questions for you. Mm-hmm. The first one is, I know that you haven't danced since you were in middle school, so taking part in Dancing with the Stars was out of your comfort level. Can you tell me what was like, you know, dancing there, you know?
It was definitely nerve-wracking. I haven't danced since 5th or 6th grade, so it was, and it's nothing like ballroom dancing. It was ballet, so it was definitely different. And I haven't had much dancing experience. You know that some of the other dancers had experience, like you had more experience than me, and he had 2 partners at one point. So that was a surprise when he took 2 people out into the dance floor. So yeah, I haven't really had experience. The winner was Ashley Barassi from Channel 4, and she was part of the U of M dance team, so I couldn't compete with that. But I think I did pretty good for not dancing in like 15 years.
No, you did really, really well. I saw you having practice with someone from a studio, right? It was involved. Mm-hmm. That was.
Yeah, we went to the same studio, so I saw him, and I was like, oh gosh, my competition.
It was Arthur Murray, right?
Yeah, Arthur Murray.
Yes, Arthur Murray. Yes, it was. No, but you did really well, and I like your dress. It was a yellow dress.
Yeah, I had a yellow dress. I've never felt so naked in front of so many people before.
It was how many people? Like 400 people, right?
Yeah, it was about 400. That's what they said, right?
Yeah. It was several people. I saw people were talking about it, and I was in Channel 2, Channel 4, and Channel 7, and it's like, wow, they have a good promotion here.
Yeah.
And the good thing was to help the seniors in Oakland County. I think that was, I think after all, the cause was what it matters, you know?
Yeah, that's why I really wanted to do it, because it's an important cause, Faith in Action is.
Yeah, they did a great job with the promotion, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I see Monica there, and you were dancing. What was your style?
It was a rumba.
Oh, rumba.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I did All About That Bass by Megan Trainor. That was a song I did. So I had a lot to do, like a lot of butt shakes.
And how long it takes to be ready for this competition? I mean, for rumba?
It was I practiced about once a week for 2 or 3 months. It was so I practiced a lot. I was really nervous.
I was too. I was very nervous. I didn't have from several people, like, you know, like, oh, yeah. And what the judges said to you when I don't remember.
Al Brooks Patterson said I wasn't watching your feet. I was watching the rest of you. I remember that. That's what he said to me.
Oh, Brooks.
And one of the other judges said, "You've sure grown up since 6th grade." The last time I danced.
So, the newspaper industry has changed a lot in the last decade. Can you tell me what is your job is like now?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been in the newspaper. I've worked for the Oakland Press for about 4 years now. So I grew up reading the Oakland Press when I was little, and it was very print focused when I was growing up. But now the print circulation has decreased because not as many people get the print paper delivered to them anymore. But our website it's dramatically increased the page views.
Oh, I see.
So we have, with my new position, I just got this position a couple years ago, community engagement editor instead of a reporter. So I do a lot of the social media and web stuff. So I get to see firsthand how much the newspaper has changed because I have to put stuff up online right away. So that's the biggest difference is before you would have like 24 hours to cover the news because it would go out and print the next day. And now you have to get it out right away. So as soon as it happens, you have to type it up really fast and get it online.
Oh,
so that's the biggest difference. And we have more components. We want to make it more like user-friendly, more engaging to people. So like just a couple weeks ago, we started putting quizzes on our website to get people to come back and have it more engaging with others. So that's mainly how it's changed.
And I see you also you have more followers on Facebook and Twitter. I assume you guys using also.
Yeah, we have about 15,000 followers on Facebook. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Quite a lot. So what are the most difficult articles that you had to write?
Well, I've written a lot about youth deaths, like tragic deaths. And so those have definitely been the hardest, especially when you have to go to white pages and look up the parents of a kid who's died and say, like, I know you don't know me. Are you the right person? You know, it's really difficult. So my boss says I'm one of the least cynical people, reporters. So usually I'm the one who has to write the death stories. I wrote a whole series of stories about suicides in high schools within Oxford, Lake Orion, and Clarkston schools. So I wrote a lot about that because I thought it was an important thing to get out. A lot of people don't want to talk about it because they think that if you talk about it, then it's more likely to happen. And I don't think that's true. I feel like if you don't know that there's help out there, then you're not going to know that you're not alone. So I thought that was a really important subject to talk about. So I've written a lot of stories about that.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah. That's a little bit sad to know that that's going on. Are we doing something to prevent that as a community, you know?
Yes. A lot of the schools have started doing bully prevention programs to try to get people not to bully. I've gone to seminars that the schools have had where they bring in people, and there was one at Oxford schools actually where there was these bully prevention people who came in and asked the students, how many of you have been bullied and how many of you have been made fun of? And almost everybody in the whole school walked forward and said that they have. And I think it was surprising to people to know, like, I don't know you, but I know now that you're going through the same things as I am. So I think that's important. I know like all the schools now have something like that in place since it's been about 3 years. There's been an increase in suicides, and I know the schools are have been doing stuff to help prevent that.
Yeah, that's important. I think prevention always help. It's sad that, but probably it's really, really sad that that's happening, you know, in our community in Oakland County. Monica, thank you so much for came here and share with us part of what's going on in Oakland County. And I know you are very successful. Every time I go to Facebook or something, I see Monica is doing this, and that's very important what you do and work for the community and work with that community with Oakland Press. And then, thank you for the work you do. Is anything else that you want to say before we close today's show?
Well, visit our website. We have a website. It's www.theoaklandpress.com. So that's where you can see all of our news stories. So go to that website. I'd appreciate it. And you can also follow me on Twitter. It's @Monica_Adele.
Good. Very good. Very good. Well, thank you all of you. And I just have to say goodbye today. That's the end of the show. But I'll see you probably in the next time. Thank you so much, and God bless you.